Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is GentooMan here, also known as Rainy, and today's story time is like half story time, half movie review, which, like, for those of you who have been around for a while, I've used to do, like, movie reviews on this channel here and there, and I don't really know if I'm going to bring that back. I might do, like, some videos on movies, or maybe I'll do story times on movies like this one today. So, a little bit ago, I watched Eraserhead for the first time. You know, the David Lynch movie with all the, like, the fucking weird one, the black and white one. You might have seen it if you're into weird movies. So, as some of you may know, I work at a movie theater. I work at a movie theater. So, one night, I got into work, and me and one of my coworkers, we had been talking about possibly watching Eraserhead. That's just kind of a cool thing that we do sometimes working at this movie theater, sometimes after hours. Always has to be after hours once guests are out of the building, but sometimes we can stay a little longer. We can hook up like a Blu-ray player or like a video game console to the projectors, and we can play games or we can watch a movie on the big screen in a theater. So me and my one coworker, who we were going to call Mark, me and Mark were like, let's watch Eraserhead, because I had just bought the Criterion Collection Blu-ray, which, by the way, Criterion Collection Blu-rays are really cool if you like movies and if you like collect them on physical media. They're goddamn expensive though. Like the Eraserhead one, it cost me like $55. It was not cheap. And it was also a gamble because when I bought it, I had never seen the movie before. I just wanted to watch it, and this was the only way that I could find it in a decent quality, so I bought it. So anyways, the evening, I believe it was, goes by, and eventually we get closer and closer to closing the building. And at one point, Mark looks over at me and he's like, you know what I could really go for right now? I'm like, what's that? It's like, I could really go for some Burger King. Now, first things first, I don't think that's a statement anyone has ever said. Has anyone ever said I could go for some Burger King? I don't know. Like, honestly, I haven't eaten Burger King very often, like, at all. And I don't know if it's, like, ever the move. When you're going for fast food, like, tell me in the comments, is it ever your move to go to Burger King? Like, let me know fully. But despite the fact that it's never the move, bro hit me with that, and I was kind of like, yeah, me too, actually. I feel like I could go for that. So we finish up closing, and we got to decide which one of us is going to go to Burger King. And it turns out that I'm going to be the one to go to Burger King. Well, Mark goes up into the projection booth and sets up the projector so we can watch our movie. So he tells me what he wants. He tells me he wants a Whopper combo with a root beer as the drink. And I'm like, okay, I got you. I can grab that. So on the clock, mind you, I go out the building, hop in the whip, and just drive down to fucking Burger King, which, keep in mind, it's like midnight at this point, right? So it's the middle of the night, and I'm pulling up to Burger King dressed for work in the fucking Burger King drive-thru, which for whatever reason was full of people. I ended up having to wait in this drive-thru for probably like 20 minutes before I even got the order. Like, how many people are going to Burger King regardless, but how many people are going to Burger King in the middle of the night? So anyways, I eventually make it to the place where I order the food, and I order Mark's meal, and then they're like, anything else? And I realized that I have to order for myself. And I had no idea what the fuck I wanted, bro. Like, I had to sit there and, like, investigate the Burger King menu for, like, a year and a half. I eventually panicked and ordered a chicken sandwich, a poutine, and for any of you who aren't Canadian and don't know what that is, it's like fries but better because it's fries with gravy and cheese curds on it, which is dope. I'm assuming most of you know what that is. I got those, and I got a Coke, and that's just like my panic order, so I got that. So, equipped with 2 meals from Burger King, I head back to the theater, walk back in, and we're pretty much good to go from this point forward. So Mark and I hop in a theater, just the two of us, sit down in some seats, start the movie, and off we go. I just want to start out by saying that Eraserhead in a movie theater comboed with Burger King is an ungodly combo, bro, and I do not recommend it to anybody. Like, this shit was damn diabolical. Like, why the fuck was this? Like, why? There was no redeeming qualities to this whatsoever. I mean, like, the Coke was good because Coke is always, like, a solid drink, but I don't feel like that counts because it's just, like, it's Coke. When we're talking about actual food here, damn, bro, that was not it. And truthfully, my panic order was probably the worst fucking thing I could have ordered for watching this movie. Because slight spoilers for Eraserhead coming up. I don't know if any of y'all who have seen it remember the chicken scene, like the dinner scene. But yeah, I was eating a chicken sandwich during that. So That was nice. So yeah, I'm probably never gonna do that again. Not to mention my poutine, which by the way, you guys, I'm a poutine connoisseur. I gotta try all the poutines from anywhere. Gotta figure out which one is the best one. Y'all want a poutine tier list? Let me know, and I will pull through on that one. I'll come through. I'll let you guys know. But I'm just gonna tell you right now, Burger King is not gonna top that list at all. It was a poutine, so it was fine. But eating that poutine during a scene where this woman is like stomping on these slimy things was not the move, bro. Truthfully, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to eat Burger King ever again. I might have been permanently scarred from watching Eraserhead, so I don't know if I'll be able to do it. Now, with that, I realized I spent most of this video talking about Burger King instead of Eraserhead, which is what this video is actually about, so we'll talk about that now. Overall, I really like weird movies. I like weird shit, and I really enjoyed Eraserhead because of that. It's the movie that I feel like that I've seen thus far that really encapsulates being like in a nightmare the best, because it's like, you know, dreams and like nightmares and subconscious and all that, it's like they're usually about something. Like you're dreaming and your mind is thinking about something, so it makes you dream about something, but you can't quite explain it because it's weird and like it makes sense but it doesn't make sense, and it's really cool, and I feel like Eraserhead encapsulates that and shows it off very, very well. Would I say it's the scariest movie I've ever seen? No, I don't even know if I'd necessarily classify it as a horror movie, to be honest. It's very haunting, and it's very eerie, and many would call it disturbing, but I think it's pretty good. It's not for everybody, but I think it's very, very good at what it does. So yeah, there's a little mini review for Eraserhead. Now, believe it or not, this was not the end of the story. We watched the movie, and that was pretty much that. I brought in my PS4 because my Blu-ray player is currently missing wait, no, I didn't do that. I did that for a different thing. Shut up, I don't know anything. Mark brought in his Blu-ray player, and we watched it off that. So we went up to the booth, we got him his Blu-ray player back, I got my disc back, and we both went on our ways home. And when I got home, it was like close to 3 a.m, so I crashed the fuck out. Now, that said, this evening proved to me that what I thought about this movie was accurate, because I had a dream that night that I was just sitting in the break room at work with a couple people that I work with, but for whatever reason, my fucking dream was in black and white, and all I could hear was just like that dead air sound that is the majority of the soundtrack to Eraserhead. And it fucked me up, dude. Like, nothing happened, but it was just like weird, and everyone looked uncanny, and like everything looked uncanny. It just looked a little bit off. And that's how dreams and nightmares are, and that's how the movie felt. So yeah, I woke up a little spooked halfway through the night, but that is okay. I ended up falling back asleep and having a decent sleep. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. The half story time, half movie review. If you guys are fucking with the movie reviews, do let me know. I love movies. I've said this before. I will talk about them for way too long. I am probably going to have a movie video coming out fairly soon. I'm trying to run through my list of 2024 releases. I want to watch as many as I can, and I want to do a ranking video at the end of the year, maybe early January. We shall see. Let me guys know if you're fucking with the movie reviews, though. Maybe I'll incorporate stories into them and tell them more often. You let me know. But otherwise, story times are going to continue. Thank you all so much for watching. I've been going on with this thought for a long time, so I'm out of breath. I'm going to breathe. Okay, I breathed. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.